Okay, now coming to donors. Who can donate eggs? What kind of women can donate eggs? Is there any criteria for egg donation?
So any woman between the age of 23 to 35 who has normal investigations can be an oocyte donor.
So, is there any criteria about the egg donor being married or unmarried? Is there anything according to the law?
So the law doesn't state anything about the marital status of the donor. So the donor can be unmarried or married or a divorcee. Doesn't make any difference.
And what about children? Does the donor need to have children previously before donating eggs? Is there any law which specifies this?
So previously the law used to very clearly state that the donor must have children of her own, but the current law does not state that. So if we're talking about what's written in black and white, nothing is mentioned about them having, to compulsorily have children of their own. But at the same time, I think it's a good practice point to ensure that you select a donor who has children of her own, so that you've got two things. One is that you've ensured that there's no fertility issue with the oocytes of the donor because she's had children of her own, and if you ensure that the child is healthy and has no genetic problems, you're also ensuring in a way that there are no diseases that can be transmitted to the offspring. So although the law doesn't state anything about the donor having to have children, but I think it's a good practice point for us to ensure that the donor has children of her own.
So what are the laws and legalities around IVF donor egg program? Does the donor have to sign a legal document saying that she's relinquishing her rights to parenthood to that child?
It's very clearly mentioned in the law that there has to be complete paperwork in terms of oocyte donation programs. So the donor does sign a consent form which states that she has no right whatsoever on the offspring which is born through her gametes. And similarly, the recipient also has to sign that if there is any medical issue with the donor, then they have to take care of that medical issue, apart from the medical insurance that has already been provided.